Hello, how's it going? This is my vlog for November 7th. It's 4:54. See, look, 4:54 on Thursday, on the 7th. I'm still sick with the flu. It's my third full day with it, I think. I'll look at my YouTube because I keep it all organized there. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be not sick tomorrow. That's what I was kind of maybe thinking today. I don't know. I was thinking like one reason I'm sick, other than because it's flu season, is that yeah, my diet I think hasn't been good enough. And yeah, I've been feeling kind of bad leading up to it. Maybe it's like a long flu, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I've been pretty good at killing time today. It's dark already. So I slept last night and I had dreams, but I don't remember them. I haven't remembered any of my dreams lately, which is really bizarre because I don't smoke weed anymore. So maybe the weed's still stuck in my head, or there's something bizarre going on in my brain. I think you've noticed I have a problem yawning a lot. I think the yawning will go away as soon as I get in shape, and healthy and stuff, but I'm just not there yet. I need to watch a video and like time when the yawns come, because it seems like they're coming on like a regular, like every 20 seconds. Like I talk and then I get about 20 seconds, and then right 20 seconds I go, here comes another yawn. And I talk. Right 20 seconds later, boom, here comes the next yawn. It's bizarre. It's my brain calling out for more oxygen. But my brain doesn't get the oxygen, so whatever. Yeah, today I'm just killing time. I talked to my mom this morning, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll just stretch. And she's like, no, don't do anything. Don't do any of it. And then I was like, and she got mad. She's like screaming at me. And then I was like, oh yeah, I guess maybe that is a good idea, because like stretching kind of takes it out of me, dude. It makes me tired. It makes my body have to like recover and stuff. Anyway, so today, I think at one point, I looked at my ferret and I remembered how I needed to get the stitches taken out of his ear. What happened was my ferret escaped on the 17th of like last month, and I didn't realize it was gone for like a week and a half for some reason. Like my brain wasn't working. And then I called and they had it. So somebody had grabbed my ferret. He jumped off of my deck. I live on the second floor. So they jump off. And because I put a mountain bike wheel. And he managed next to the cabinet and he climbed up it. And yeah, I have to be more careful to not have anything. Keep it totally clear. So they can't escape. Fell onto the ground and somebody got him and took him to the Humane Society. A couple years ago, my other ferret jumped off and I had to pick him up there. But this time, because he had ear cancer that I wasn't going to treat because I don't have the money, I was just going to let him die. But because they saw him, they were going to put him up for adoption because nobody claimed him. So I had to pay $860 to get my ferret back because they did the cancer surgery on him. But so I had to take him over. It's a Humane Society today to get it taken out. And then I called my mom to see if she wanted me to hang out with her, but she didn't want me to. She was like in the tub. She has the flu too, and I offered to hang out with her yesterday, or something, but she didn't want to because she thought that maybe I had a different strain of flu. I would get her even sicker. So I don't know. So I went to the store and I got immunity drink. Look, I'm eating a fucking pie. I'm trying to eat healthily, but my mom makes it pretty much impossible because she goes to Costco and she's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Yeah, get me a bag of veggies. You know, how about some onion soup?" You know, I always say this the healthy stuff, and she comes back. She's like, "Here, I got you pie. I got you coffee." I'm like, "Oh my god." So yeah, she got me that pie the other day without asking me. So whatever. So now I'm having pie. She went to Sprouts. And then I got here and I was just watching YouTube. There's just so many YouTube channels with millions of subscribers. I'd never even heard of these people. I'm actually going to ask. Seems like every other freaking YouTube channel has 1 million subscribers. I'm going to get up on ChatGPT and ask them how many YouTube channels are out there with more than 1 million subscribers. Yeah, there's just some dude interviewing like people who live extreme lives. I guess they're scammer rapper now. Scammers, and apparently there's this one dude, all you have to do is walk up next to somebody with a special machine and then you can get all their credit card information and take their money. It's kind of bizarre. I actually got double billed last month. I should close out my credit cards so that I don't get billed on these. Oh man, I just got the idea now. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I paid $1,300 to get I think that's how much it was, to get my Apple stereo installed in my car because my mom gave me her car, but it was old radio. So now it's a nice new car. This is from the other car I had to get rid of because my mom gave away all my money in a telephone scam. Yeah, but then they double charged me. I was like, I had to call them to like remove the charge. I don't know what that was all about, but so I don't want them to triple charge me, so I don't find out. But anyway, how did I get on that track? Oh yeah, this thing, crazy man. I hope they bust those guys. It's crazy that people can be scammers out in the open, and now you have scam rap, and people like it. And now the scammer guy, he has the 785,000 followers on Instagram. Like before, 5 years ago, you were a star for being an ex-crook. Like the guy from Wolf of Wall Street. He's up on YouTube interviewing people, and now he's a superstar. Now, you're a star for being a current crook. The world is going crazy. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. It totally sucks that I'm sick with the fever, with the flu, because, yeah, I am like so fired up to get in shape. I've had a rough time doing it. Like if I squat anything, I'll get a huge edema on my knee. Like my muscles withered away, but my joints did too. Yeah, so I was telling you, maybe tomorrow I'll be, I'll be good. So we'll see. If not, maybe I can just stretch tomorrow, and that'll be a good warm-up, but frustrating. Today's my third full day with it. Maybe I'll do some YouTube videos. I need to start doing a bunch of YouTube videos, but my mind hasn't been in the right situation. Kind of in kind of a holding pattern. So, but somebody wanted me to do a video about time travel. My YouTube channel, dude, like, if I were to do a video on my YouTube channel, I would get, like, a request. You know, and then if I do that request and I say request, I get another request. Like, I get so many requests, I could do video channels every day, and none of them would be my idea. which is pretty cool. I want to try to do that pretty soon. Um, so that's about all I have to say. I did a video yesterday, like an hour and 10 minutes about was it yesterday? God, it seems like forever ago. About, Donald Trump winning the election and then the parallels with the fall of Rome. And I mentioned the invaders relation between the fall of Rome and America. Like we have 12 million illegals in a country of 331 million. I thought it was more than that. It was like 380. But that's one out of 331 people. One out of every 28 people. And then the Goths who invaded 150,000, and the empire had 55 million, so that's one in every 331, so it's 13 times more. But another thing that I wanted to mention having to do with that is the wealth discrepancy. I forgot to mention that when all the Goths were marching down to destroy Rome, it was like Spartacus Part 2. All of the rich, the poor people and the slaves were getting freed and joining the army. And so the army that sacked Rome in 410, a lot of those people were actual Romans. They were just poor Romans who were fed up. So Rome kind of literally rotted from the inside. Like the actual Romans, Rome started, and this is interesting to talk about the parallels, I think. Rome started as this the eternal city, the shining city on the hill, beacon of light for society, who everybody, respected, like the movie Gladiator. Maximus loved Rome and what it stood for, even though he'd never been there. He was a fictional person, but but then how did it end? It ended from actual Romans, like their actual descendants, marching in and just tearing it apart. So picture somebody living in their house, the grandfather, and then his grandson's in there, and the grandson just takes a baseball bat to everything and sets the house on fire because he's pissed. And so, Rome kind of collapsed because of the wealth discrepancy. People just getting sick of it. And, for example, in the height of Rome, the interesting thing is, even in Rome, the city of Rome, even at the very end of the empire, the super rich people were still living like it was the absolute height of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was 20 million people less than it was in its height. It was 75 million in its height in the 150s before the Antonine Plague, and it was 55 million in the year 400, right before the sack of Rome. But there are less people, and then there's also, I think that by then less territory. They had less territory and weaker army and getting invaded and about to get invaded. But the people who were suffering from that were the more poor Romans. The rich Romans in the actual city were wealthy. If I even have it written down somewhere, they have it recorded. It's in. If you want to know the exact numbers, this is actually part of one of the most fascinating sections of a book you will ever read. I read it over and over again. It's the last chapter of Edward Gibbon's Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. It's an 8,800 page book. And in the last chapter, talking about the fall of Rome, he said how much money those senators made. I can't remember how much it was, but you can go there and look. But the senators, who are supposed to be politicians, because now they're in fascism, the politicians were the same thing as the rich people. The senators made just millions, equivalent of just ungodly amount of money. There was this family who had a house in 5 different places around the world. They had a huge villa, with slaves and everything, in Britain. One in Greece, one in the city of Rome, one on the coast of Rome, and then another one in Tunisia or something like that, And they could just take their boats, and they had all those houses because they were just taking their boats all over. Like there'd be like if you were to travel back in time and you were to only hang out with the super rich people, you'd probably be shocked by how modern it seems, because how easy it is. You know, they used to call the Mediterranean Sea their backyard lake, like their own lake, but so the people just broke, the Roman citizens, just to show their discontent with the whole situation, vandalized the actual city. And then like 66 years later, the whole thing fell. But and so I was thinking, what's the relationship between that and the fall of America with the wealth discrepancy? Like, will a lot of people, will all the poor people get so poor that they'll take to the streets clanging on their pots and pans and actually like bust into rich people's houses and steal all their stuff? And like the rich people can't do anything about it because the cops are on the side of the poor people and there aren't enough of them or something like that. And then, you know, the only rich people who got to be saved from that were the ones in their gated communities, but then they get invaded by big packs of people. But the bizarre thing about that is that, like, we already have, well, like, I figured we already had a good system, like, set up to protect everybody. The founding fathers said we were trying to find a more perfect union. So they had the perfect union 250 years ago, and then you constantly make it even more perfect, more perfect, more perfect. So how would you, like, if you have a revolution, how would you reset? Would you reset to how it was with the founding fathers, or would they? And I think that's kind of what would happen. Like, worst case scenario, if everybody runs out of money, I don't think violently, but people will just rebel against rich people so much that we'll all collectively kind of make decisions to change the rules. People are I saw people were putting stickers on people's cars like "Eat the Rich." You know, I think there's too many people on YouTube like bragging about how they're rich, and those people should probably be commented on their channels like, "You motherfucker," you know, stuff like that. Get off YouTube. But it's not like a total collapse like Rome. It can't be, because Rome never had a constitution. We have a constitution. We're an actual republic. The first person to make anything similar to the Constitution was Justinian, and he took just precedence from all of the different whatever they did, all the decisions that they made from all the different laws back during the time of Rome since the beginning, and codified it in the Code of Justinian. But if Rome had have done that, I don't know why they didn't. Because they were just relied on the leaders, you know. The leader arbitrarily could do whatever they wanted. I guess if you their idea was if you put it in writing, it would restrict the freedoms of the leaders who didn't want to ever have their freedom restricted. So, but because we have the republic, the Constitution, and all these laws and with the law code and everything, we don't have to have any kind of like full revolution. You just go back to the law code and then you just tweak it back to the way it was and then make it even better, fairer for the people. But so anyway, that's that's what I kind of forgot to say yesterday. What I wanted to say, because it was like a Fall of Rome request video, parallels part of it. But anyway, yeah, I should start doing more YouTube videos. That video was an hour, 10 minutes, and got 90 views. And there were some people commenting on it, like, and I could tell they watched it because they were commenting on what I said in it. So, yeah, I had the idea of making I want to do like music videos eventually, but I had the idea of doing an alpha male tutorial video because everybody's doing alpha male tutorial videos. So I'll be like, this is how you walk, and I'll walk like a robot, you know, to make yourself scary. And then you tell them how you don't back down. You don't back down from a fight, not from a tiger, not from a lion. and that kind of stuff. And then look at my body. You don't want to be the huge muscle guys because they can't move fast. You got to be somewhere in between like me. Anyways, I don't know when I'll have the motivation to do that kind of stuff. I have to get well. I have to get healthy. I'm not healthy. Like my diet is still a bad habit. Yesterday I had vegetables for the first time. So I don't mean how long. I had this bag of vegetables that was open, and the vegetables looked like rotten because they'd been like oxidized in there for so long. But I stir-fried them, and they were all right. I ate them. So, and I have another bag of veggies in there, so I think I might have that later on. I need to get the habit of having veggies every day because you know what I do. Like last night, I just had chips and salsa, all that sugar, with my fruit drink, which is like pure sugar. It's one of those like, you know, little ones that you pour the thing up, fill 3 times, and then now I'm having a pie, and it's like, oh my god, I'm not going to be. If I try to exercise again, I'll just get another freaking fever. So. Anyway, yeah, so that's my vlog for the day. I do a vlog every day. Hey, if you want to does a request, if you're one of the people who watches my videos, like I get like 10 to 20 hits a day on my vlogs, and I don't know how many of those people are like daily watchers or semi-daily watchers, just follow along, trying to learn how to become a total athlete, or if there's just somehow people who, I don't know, maybe I have from the past and I have a big following from the past just checking up on me. I don't know. It's just different people every video, but they might be adjacent to similar to the people who watch my main channel videos, and so. Yeah, like if anybody wants to do a video request for my main channel because you watch one of my vlog videos, you're more than welcome to put the comment and I'll try to do the video. I think I'm going to do my time trial video today. And I'll do videos over and over. Like if I've already done a video and somebody gives me a request, I'll just do it again because you change, you know. I felt really bad. Once somebody gave me a request and I snapped on them. I was like, you motherfucker, I already did that video. I can do it again. They're like, geez, sorry. Yeah, that was back in the days when I was like smoking weed and I'd get like super moody because I was out of shape, dude. Like I felt like shit horribly, and sometimes it would like make me crazy, make me angry. So I'm going to be way more even keel emotionally once I get in shape a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know what came over me to work on the website all those years, but you know, if some people have a problem, have like an ideas problem, you know, they kind of run out of steam. At least I don't have to worry about that. I've got my work cut out for me forever, for the end of time, and then I still won't get done. I had my work cut out for me for like generations. So, the next thing I'm going to do is try to finish my condensed book on my website. But then I also have to go and work on all of my money raising because I don't raise any money whatsoever. Can't get a roommate. Never got any donation money. Not monetized anywhere. Actually, I am magically got monetized on Facebook and Instagram, and I have 6,100 followers on there. I was. So anyways, yeah, I have so many videos, like Google Earth videos and stuff, and even videos on my site to just last forever. But I'm kind of in a lull right now. I don't have the motivation or brain power. It's pretty much brain power. I'm like in a fog to do anything. It kind of has to do with the weed more than me having the flu. But so anyway, that's my video for the day, my vlog. Yeah, if you have any requests, give them to me. I'll do it. Even stupid when somebody said, what do you think about ice cream? And I was like, What I should have done instead of what I think, I should have researched it a little bit and just told about the history of ice cream. That's normally what people do when they get requests. But, no, I can do random stuff. I like the esoteric stuff, though, and philosophy, politics. And I love judging people. I'm a total trash talker. I'm a constructive talker about people. Anyways, my vocabulary is kind of screwed up too. Sometimes I'm feeling like, did I brain damage myself from smoking all that weed all that time? Because I'm still in the fog, dude. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Within 6 months, we'll know if the fog is permanent. But yeah, man, like, oh God, having the flu is like getting old. It like gives you an idea. It gives you a peek into what it feels to be old, because like my muscles were sore all the time, and like just like I was when I was out of shape and I need to get back in shape. Like my backs were hurting. All my muscles were in pain from my atrophy. It's kind of how what it feels like when you have the flu. All of your muscles and bones hurt. It feels like muscle atrophy. And then you get asthma, and then even affecting my brain. It's like, damn, okay, well, there's some extra motivation to stay in shape. Dude, and being physically fit is the total thing on YouTube, because people want to look good. But everybody's freaking fit, and everybody works out. And especially the young dudes, they're all totally jacked. And I'm like, well, God damn it. Like, what the hell have I been doing? I've been, like, trying to kill myself. Like, literally. I've been trying to work myself to death. Like trying. It's like, what the fuck? So anyways, but I got myself enough ahead. I am enough ahead. Like, holy dick sticks. I just have to make sure that I have enough hard drives to have all this stuff backed up on, and make sure that my website's all the way up there all the time. You have to know that it's up there on the internet and all that stuff. But yeah, I've got work cut out for me, dude, forever. But I'm not pressured. That's the cool thing. Like, I have that sense of accomplishment. But the sense of accomplishment came from, because me working wasn't like I didn't have a sense of accomplishment. It was more like I was way too ambitious. Like, my ego was too big. And I was making my body pay the price. It was like that movie, The Substance, with Demi Moore. Like I have two me's. There's me, the one who wants to destroy the body and work on the website, and the me who doesn't care about anything, just wants to fix the body, and they're like tugging at each other. But the one on the website was just sucking all the life out of the physical me, like literally. And so, that's why I'm just like, God damn it, I want to get better. I want to get in the shape. I want to start working out. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I'm in total habit of training. I can run. I was able to run 3 miles, like this day that I lifted 119,000 pounds at the end of the trip of the workout, and I haven't been able to run 3 miles since then. Like, I could make it like a mile, 2 max, and then I would have to walk, but that's not running. You have to be able to run, and I'm running at 4 miles an hour, which is like fast walking pace for some people, and it's like, oh God. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna hopefully, I'm going to just watch a bunch of TV and silly YouTube documentaries and stuff, and then watch movies and maybe lie down. I had insomnia most of the night last night, which I kind of think I slept in today, but I had the cold sweats all morning, like sweating up a storm, like I was in a shower. But the achy feeling in the bones wasn't there as much. So, anyways, that's my vlog. Somebody asked me on my video, like I did a video on my main channel, and I noticed these other people who comment on some of the other videos, and somebody asked me, because I did a workout video a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't do any more after that because my freaking edema popped out of my leg. But somebody said, oh yeah, somebody said that I should move into my car. Like every other video I upload on YouTube, somebody says that. They're like, move back in your van. I mean, thank you. I guess you're implying that I made really good living in the van videos. That's cool. That would have been fun to just live in the van so long that I lived in like every single city in America. That's what my goal was. I was going to move from East Coast to West Coast and live in every single city in America, like it was my city. Because then I could look back on my life at these periods of time and watch the YouTube videos, and like when I was a local, like I'm literally a local and I live there, and I'm in the neighborhood and the supermarket every day. I maybe see the same people. And then I moved to the next spot. So I was a local in like every single city in America. Like that sounds kind of cool, but the van broke down. Never got around to do that. But no. But what I said to the person was, yeah, dude, I've got my ducks in a row. I've got goals. I don't my website. Well, I mean, I could move in the van. I moved in here. I've set up my apartment, but no, my goals are to be the victor at the Ironman. I don't want to be a bike racer because I don't want to be at the whim of other people and have them wreck me out because I'm too old to get in wrecks like that. I just fucking inhaled a bug in my lungs. God damn it. But, why do they have to fly around my mouth, dude? Is that like a bad omen? Jesus, do I have bad breath or something? I haven't had my teeth looked at for like 4 or 5 years because I'm broke. But, what was I saying? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to ride with people, dude. I was riding with some beginner bikers in Durango once, and we're going down the road. And it was like in the springtime, and there was this patch of ice, and I thought they were going to move over because I just assumed because I'm used to riding with people who can see ice, but none of these beginner bikers saw the ice, and they just kept riding. And they were right next to the ice, so they boxed me in, like 4 people. I was like, any time now, I should have been like, get the fuck out of the way. I pushed them, but I thought they were, and they never did. And so I was like, fuck. So I had no choice to go into the ice. And so I stopped pedaling, and I just kind of was as smooth as I could, and just crossed my fingers and went through this 6-foot wide patch of ice, and I slipped, and the bike, the front wheel slipped out like a whole foot, dude. And luckily it didn't slip out so much that I went down because I was ready for it. I was expecting that to happen. So I kind of let it go out, and then I caught it, and and I kept my balance. And all those guys were like, ah! They all like gasped. And I should have chewed those fuckers out because at the end, when I got to the town, one of those idiots, this kid, fucking Jimmy, maybe I shouldn't have said his name, some kid from Boston, he's like, yeah, that was a Cat 6 move from Kyle. It's like, oh my God, you thought that was my fault, you freaking moron. That kid made me really mad once. I did this, we did this bike race, and I was like, got away from him, and I was going to win the whole thing, like from the very beginning. I just, before we even left the city limits, I was gone. But then I almost went blind from this rock in my eye, so they managed to catch me at the last second. And this same fucking guy, when he passed me, gave me less than an inch, so he could like, what is called buzzing me, so he could give himself the sensation of passing me, like he was scolding me or something. And so I got to the end, and I'm trying to get this thing out of my eye, and I overhear him, yeah, that was a stupid thing Kyle did. I fucking lost it, dude. I started screaming at this fucking kid. His friend was like, dude, calm down. It's just a bike race, man. It wasn't that I didn't win the bike race. This fucking guy is harassing me. Yeah, and none of them gave a shit that I was just about to go blind. And then by the time I finally got this thing out of my eye, they had all left. But none of the other people even arrived. It was crazy. That's how slow those people were. But anyway, I never found my contact. I looked all over the floor. It like burnt a hole through my contact. Dude, Murphy's Law when it comes to bike riding or races with me kicks in every goddamn time. That was the only time I ever did a bike race or ride without glasses because I didn't have any money to buy super sunglasses. So of course that's the ride that I get a rock stuck like inside of my eyeball, like a piece of glass or like salt or something. But anyway, that's my aside. Those are my asides. I need to not drop people's names. I don't want to. People don't do that, but I do drop names when it comes to school. Like if I have a problem with a teacher or a school, I will drop the names with those people because it's by law you have to go to these stupid ass schools, and so by law you're like their prisoner because by law you have to be there. So you're their prisoner. So if they're your warden, it's like your life that you can't escape. Well, then, yeah, drop names so that because it's that, it's that serious for you. But everything else, it's. But anyway, Yeah, I'm kind of like freaked out about YouTube with all these like scammer, like all the criminal people and all the getting popular and people who just want more money. I don't know. Maybe it's I'm just in some like bizarre enclave. I should focus on other things. No, everything's blowing up on YouTube. Really good history videos. But yeah, I'm gonna do that stuff. The problem with my videos is that I'm like too ambitious, and if I want to do something, I would want to do it completely, but I can't because I can't finish it. For example, if I wanted to do screen cap like videos of stuff on Boulder like Strava, what I would want to do is I'd want to show it on Strava, Google Earth, and then I'd want to superimpose Boulder Rome on top of that and show where it is in Boulder Rome. But I never built Boulder Rome. I mean, I never finished it. I only got like 90% of the way through, so I can't do the video. So I don't know. Maybe I'll figure something. Oh, but then also past Rome. Well, I mean Boulder, which is what I'm almost done. So I think I'm gonna have to make some kind of a compromise. But I've got so many good videos, dude. Like to make with Google Earth. Like you can go on Google Earth and check it out yourself, and I even have the movies done and download it. But to put that when I put that stuff on social media, ooh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I have screen captures of traveling through the cities, the streets of ancient Rome, and you feel like you're there, and it gives you this feeling of like it's a totally different world, and it's totally beautiful. Like the way Rome is, all the streets were in the city of Rome. All the streets were straight, so no matter what damn street you look down, like you can see all the way to the end. So you can see like all the way across the city, and then so you can see all the buildings along that road, and the one in the end. So you can basically get a bird's eye view of the whole city, like wherever you are in the city, and see how far it is from a place, and it's beautiful. It's way better than the cities that are. Well, that's kind of how we are now with straight roads and stuff, but it's even more than now. Like now they would like go around but no, they straight up chopped it straight through. And I guess it was like that more in ancient times before the sack of Rome. Yeah, it's beautiful. I was actually, I already even made the videos. It was only not even that long ago. It was like 6 months ago because I had money problems and I was I don't know what I was thinking. I was gonna like make money real quick by like screen capturing the videos of Rome and then putting them on YouTube, and then and then I was gonna ask for donation money from that, but then my loan came through like 2 days before. I had like this huge credit card bill. I'm like James Bond. I slip through by the skin of my skin of my teeth all the time. But anyway, I'm going to get back into just killing time, I guess. Oh yeah, and maybe do that time travel video. No, I don't know. And hopefully I will be good tomorrow. But I am so freaking fired up to get in shape. Like But oh yeah, but this is what I was thinking. I was thinking today, like, well, maybe like I needed some kind of blood cleanser, you know, like maybe getting the flu for a few days will fix something and make me feel better because it'll burn away some toxin or something and it'll be good. Yeah. There was another insight that I wanted to talk about and I keep forgetting, but I wanted to, God, it's right on the tip of my goddamn tongue, my mind. Give me a second here. And then can't do it. I'll have to do it some other time. Okay, anyways, talk to you tomorrow.